Bib Summer is an artist, rapper, producer, mixing engineer, now visual artist. Before I started making music, I was really like painting, like graphic design, drawing on graphics tablets, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, Bib Summer's just an artist in general. Platinus is basically the whole concept behind Platinus is that it's a platform, like it's a console. So basically it's like an area in my life where I'm making a certain type of music. And then Bib Summer is only just living in that kind of like cinematic universe, the BC Bib cinematic universe. So yeah, basically Platinus is just hosting the kind of vibes that are going on right then and there. And then yeah, the next project will be whatever, and then that's where I'm living in right now. And then yeah. Best life advice, just be present in the moment. Like nothing else really matters, really and truly. Like can't be living in fear of the future or regrets of the past and all of that kind of stuff. Really and truly, when you realize the present is the only thing that exists, like what are you stressing about, man? Really and truly. So that's my advice. Just focus on the present. Number one, Justina, Gloria Augustina, Miss and Hope, 40th. What else? I like Peak. I like that new Skep like hat that they dropped recently. And yeah, those are my bets. Those are what I'm feeling the most right now. Therefore, number one has to be Sonic. Like I've been playing Sonic since I was like flipping, as long as I can remember. Dragon Ball Z games. Those are like before I watched Dragon Ball Z as the anime. Like I was playing Dragon Ball Z, Budokai 1, 2, 3, Tenkaichi 1, 2, 3. All of them. What else? Obviously, Call of Duty just got a special place in my heart, even though it's a love-hate relationship. Like, it's just one of those games. Back to the classics, like Jet Set Radio. I was gonna say Sonic again. Like, it's really like that. But yeah, I say those are the main games. But I say right now, Ghost of Tsushima and Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. I was surrounded by music like growing up. Literally, whether it's me, I got two older brothers. They're both born in the 90s, so I'm hearing like UK stuff, I'm hearing US stuff. Both my parents are from Gambia, so I'm hearing a lot of Gambian music, I'm hearing a lot of Senegalese music. So yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff like playing around me. So I got to form like a whole taste and opinion based off that. But then really and truly, I started finding like my own music, first and foremost, like through games, like playing games and hearing like a soundtrack on like a movie or like animes and all of that kind of stuff. But then once I started finding my own rappers, I say like 2010, 2011, started listening to Kanye more, started listening to Chief Keef, obviously, Logic, a whole bunch of people, yeah. And then bit by bit, I started finding my own rappers. And once I found my own music that I liked, especially like 2016 SoundCloud era, that's when I was like, yeah, I want to do this. Yeah. I say the perfect opportunity for me to start exercising mindfulness was when lockdown hit, and obviously everyone's in their yard, everyone's all alone. Not all alone, but everyone's like more insular, more like to your own devices. So you got nothing else to look at but the mirror. And then once I started really diving into that, I started reading books on like how to practice mindfulness. That's when I started practicing it really and truly. And then if anything, it just carried on from lockdown. So I say mainly breath work, like focusing on my breathing, like even randomly, even if I'm not feeling anxious or anything like that, but I clock like, yo, like I'm not stressed, but there's a lot going through my mind right now. I'll just take deep breaths, like belly breaths, all of that kind of stuff, different techniques for different durations and all of that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, mainly it's the breath that's keeping me mindful, keeping me grounded, and yeah, supporting me. Skepta. Last night, I was making a beat. I didn't even bounce it out, but I was making a beat and I was like, yeah, nah, if I can hear Skepta on this, yeah, bro, I'm reviving like whatever interest he had in rap, he's gonna say, forget all the business side, all of that kind of stuff, bro, I wanna rap now, 20 track LP, fully, like, if I could produce for Skepta, or we produce together, we'd be mad. But yeah, nah, Skep for sure. bib-ray CD is, like I said, Platinus is like the universe that I'm in right now, the BCU that I'm in right now. Universe 27. But basically Platinus is like the gaming console in this case. And then I'm just like the main character, like it's a game named after me, all of that kind of stuff. And then pretty much it's meant to, obviously when you put in the CD, you're just only hearing the soundtrack to the game. When in reality, like that's the soundtrack to Bib Summer, the game. It could be a movie, it could be whatever within Platinus, which is the PS4, the PS5, whatever you want to call it. But that's the whole point. I think I came up with it randomly. I had the idea for time, but then randomly it was like right when Platinus dropped, I was like, cool, let me just at least design it. And if I ever make it, I ever make it. And then the next month I made it, and then I was like, yeah, this is cool, man. This is a vibe, it's a vibe. I got so many copies laying around in my house, man. Funny thing is, I'm probably not gonna sell all of them. I'm gonna keep like a couple just to sell in like 10 years for like $5 or something. But yeah, man, that's how it looks like. Everything. I don't think I have to stick it in here, but let me just twirl that. Boom. Damn near every piece I pretty much designed. Shout out Zach though for these stills. That's from the Take One video. Zach Arlo, amazing videographer, editor, all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, I even got inside this, I'm not gonna show it, but behind this, there's a 15% discount code for Justina if you wanna cop it. Right now, there's still some in stock, so yeah, man, the quick plug. But yeah, I actually don't know. I fully don't know. Like right now, I'm so locked into, obviously I've been doing the whole bib-ray covers, bib-ray CDs, the show and other stuff in the background. Obviously I'm making music still, but it's probably a situation where I do want to drop music. I do want to drop some song. Like I definitely, okay, I'm gonna say this. I do want to drop another project in the next couple of months. Whether it's gonna be an LP, an EP, I don't know. But it's definitely gonna be all self-produced. I might have a feature or two on there. And yeah, I want to drop another couple music videos. And therefore features as well. As in like sending out features. See me on a couple projects coming out soon. And yeah, that's all I can say right now. Next to blow, it's probably an obvious answer. It's between probably Fimi and Len. Like obviously those are the two people that everyone is seeing coming up. Everyone's got the most co-signed, but definitely making the most consistent, great music. But in terms of other artists that I really like fuck with in terms of like music, in terms of the scene and all that kind of stuff, I have to say, obviously two of my boys, Renz Nero and Brack, BRBKO. And obviously my brother Camille Ademola, you've seen him with the production credits with Brand New Bitch. You've seen him with this new track that Kwezi just dropped. Whole bunch of stuff he's working on, definitely an inspiration and a close friend of mine. Who else? Off the top of my head, I'm like, my memory's just shot. But shout out Manny, their whole scene is going crazy. And yeah, I need to look for my phone. Hold on, give me a sec. Cause therefore I got some names in here. In terms of the like, scene that's coming up right now, shout out OG Kemi. That's my brother, that's my guy. He's like the only guy who's had a feature on one of my songs so far. So shout out Kemi, shout out Steez, there's too many names right now for me to remember, but there's a lot of people in general that are just making amazing music. Shout out Pierre, yeah, even if I miss some names, they already know it's all love. But the thing about like the UK scene right now is that we got so many amazing artists to the point where like I feel like this is the most optimistic I've ever been about the music scene. Like we're really finding our own sound, our own like people, and that's our own like lane to the point where we're not borrowing from Americans too much. We're not leaning into our stuff too much. We're really fine tuning that to the point where we've actually got something great going on. And this like everyone that you're seeing right now in the next like for the past like couple of years, in the next 5 years, you're just gonna look back and like I witnessed this whole new wave of artists just like blowing up. And yeah, also I'm excited about myself. What would I call it? You know, right now I'm probably gonna call it just UK underground because that's what it is right now. We're making music that doesn't necessarily appeal to like the mass like Kiss FM and all of that kind of stuff. But in the same breath, we're definitely all UK. We're definitely all repping where we're from. and we're definitely putting out amazing music, but we're just bubbling. Like we're rap, like just reach like the surface. So I say UK underground right now, but then at the same time, we don't all want to be underground. I'm just using it as a label because that's what it is right now, but that's not what we're gonna be forever. I just like something like, I don't know, UK new wave, because it's not necessarily only rap. It's like R&B, it's electronic music. It's like it's not only us rappers. Like there's amazing music in the UK in general. So I just say it's just UK new wave. Yeah. Are these ones or dunks? Hold on. I don't even know, but either way. Probably gonna have to say these. Just cause maybe if this was like 2013 or whatever, I would have wrote these. But right now it's just a lot on my feet. If I want a lot on my feet, I'm probably gonna get some boost. So either way, this is a nice colorway though. But these are just like I just can rock it with more stuff, if anything. But I feel like if I had a crazier fit, I'd probably choose these. But these are like right now I like wearing shoes. Like I don't like just keeping them and just like keeping them in a box. Like I want to wear them. If I'm gonna wear shoes, I'm probably gonna wear these. But yeah, these. It's the Platinus experience hosted by Pretty Twisted. My boy D has been helping me a lot. My personal DJ, Desjonqueres. It's gonna be a night full of like some of the UK's finest acts. Two of the names I've already mentioned before, Renz and Breck. They're gonna be my supporting cast. They're gonna be opening up for me. Plus special guests. Show's gonna run from 7 p.m. to 10:30. You're gonna get a good chunk of time from me. I'm gonna be playing old stuff, new stuff, release stuff. Might be bringing people out. And it's gonna be a good vibes, really and truly. It's my first like debut headline show, so I'm definitely excited for it. I'm excited to give people not only like play unreleased stuff, but give like a good performance and just like see familiar faces, see faces I've never seen before, and just like be able to hear a lot of my music out loud in a place where people actually listen to my music. You know how crazy that is. But yeah, no, it's gonna be a good night. I hope everyone can make it. If you can't, definitely gonna be more shows. But this is gonna be a stamp in history for sure, bro. Like for sure.